Well, here I am, and welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to do another video of forgotten treasures. So yes, I've got my makeup all on already as far as my foundation, and it is something that I truly love and haven't worn in ages. Let me show you. This is the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Foundation. And on me, it's not glowy at all. It's actually very matte, and I like that about it. It smells delicious. I'm sure there's way too much perfume in there than there should be, but I absolutely love the way it makes my skin look. Now, over top of that, I use their Ultra Wear Flawless Compact Foundation, which is this. I just used a brush with it. Of course, it comes with a sponge, and but I only use the sponge if I'm using this and nothing else. Over top of the foundation, I'll just use a big fluffy brush with it, and look how nice it makes my skin. It really does look pretty. Flawless. Yes, flawless for a moment. So some of my hidden treasures I'm so excited about. This is one, the foundation is one. I did use my standard Marc Jacobs Rococo eyeliner because I will never go without that until they discontinue it, and then I have to find something. But for now, I remembered that I always loved using the Fenty highlighters and these type of duo highlighters and things for everything on my face. So let me show you this one. There's one. And this one is called Girl Next Door and Chic Freak. This one is the blue and brown one, and it's called Sandcastle and Minted Mojito. Very pretty. This was the one that started it all for me. I'm in love with this thing. I think I've bought 3 of them. It's this one right here, 2 shades of beige, lightning dust, and fire crystal. So gorgeous. The next one I have here, I may or may not use today, but it's the purple and pink one, and it's called 7-Day Weekend and Poolside, which is fun. And the last one, I think there's more, but the last one that I have anyway, this one's absolutely beautiful, and this one is called Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. And they really are seriously gorgeous. Lots of shimmer, lots of shine, right up my alley, exactly what I like. So let's get started. One more hidden treasure I forgot to tell you about is the Versali Face Mist. It's the rose gold one. So my face is done, but while I'm working on my eyes, I'm just gonna let this sit on my skin. Oh, I forgot, this one sprays a lot of liquid, but it feels really good and it smells really nice. Kind of citrusy, but it smells really good. So let's just leave that sit there and be fabulous. We're gonna start with some eyeshadow since my eyeliner is already done. What I'm gonna start with is the Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal because it's so, so pretty. So let me just do a little bit of this. I'm gonna use the less shimmery one, and this is actually the Lightning Dust. I'm gonna use this one sort of all over. And if you see a little smudge there of my eyeliner, I kind of waited too long to start this video and it smeared a little bit. Okay, so we've got that all over. I'm gonna take the sparklier one and just go just to the arch of my brow. Hair, oh, the hair. Okay, so we have a little base going on there, a little sparkle at the arch of my brow, and there we go. So we've got a starting point anyway. So I think what I will use next for a transition color, I'm going to use Moscow Mule, which is the lighter of the 2 of these. So let me get a better brush and let's do Moscow Mule. I'm excited about this. I love getting back into my products that I've forgotten about and haven't used in a while. It's so much fun. So here's my transition color. It's pretty. Not a huge fan of the orange types of eyeshadows that are out, but when I use this, it's so soft because it's intended to be a highlighter that it's just gorgeous. It's pretty and it's not like crazy orange, easy to blend. I love it. I love multitasking my highlighters. Let's see if I need a little more right now even. Okay, for right now it's even. I may go back and add a little bit more as I progress with the colors, but let's see. Okay, that's just pretty, isn't it? Oh, love it. Okay, so next I am going to move on to, Minted Mojito. I'm gonna put that one right on my lid, like down here. So I'm kind of going crazy with some colors here, so we'll see how it turns out. I might just want to wash it off when it's done, but honestly, I think I'm gonna like it because I love the consistencies of these so much. Oh yeah, look at that color, that's pretty. I'm just gonna be right in the middle. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the other one, which is the sandcastle color, and I'm gonna move this to the outside, blend it into the blue, and on the inside, blend it into the blue. Do the same on the other side. Boy, that's pretty, isn't it? Look, I'm gonna get a clean brush because I wanna blend this with something clean because I don't want to add any more color, and I don't want to wipe it all off either. Oh, that's pretty. I wonder what would happen if I wet my brush with some face spray and I added some of that blue on there. I wonder how metallic that would get. Let's try. Okay, so I sprayed a little bit of that Versali face spray on my desk. I know, horrible, I shouldn't be doing that. And I have so many Scott Barnes palettes, I should get them out and use them. So I want to see what this blue does when I dampen it a little bit. Oh, wow, look how vibrant. Is that looking a little bit too crazy blue? I don't know, I'm kind of liking it. So I'm going to go back with my dry brush, and I'm going to go back into the sandcastle here and add more to the sides so it blends together. I just think that's so pretty. You know, I could probably use my fingers to do this rather than brushes, but I think it's easier for you to see what I'm doing if I'm using a brush rather than putting my hand right up there in front of my face. Okay, as soon as that blue dries, I'm gonna blend it again. I'm gonna go back and forth and blend it so it's just a little bit softer, but I love how vibrant it made that color. That's really fun. So let's see what we should do next. Let me look. I think while that's drying, I'm gonna do my blush because I am actually going to use one of these as my blush color too, and it's so, so beautiful. It's this one. So I'm going to use the one called Chic Freak, which is this side, and that will be my blush today. So let's find a blush brush. This one, Chic Freak, so pretty. It's just a nice peach color. Look at that, look how pretty that is, wow. How did I forget about this stuff and put it away? I've been doing this lately a lot. And this is, I think this is the third or fourth, I can't remember, video that I've made with things that sort of fall through the cracks and things that I've loved but then forgotten about. And this is kind of a summer fun kind of look too, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, so pretty. I think my next Fenty purchase is probably going to be the bronzers. They've been out for a while, but I haven't touched them, so I need to go into Sephora or wherever and actually touch the product. If they feel like this at all, I'm going to be all over them. So let's see, do we like it so far? Pretty, it looks good, a little sparkly. I don't think I'm going to be able to contour with these, so let's get my Marc Jacobs contour powder out, my bronzer powder that I use for contour. It's the gigantic one I talk about all the time. And contour. I'm going to use my giant brush on my giant bronzer powder and do this. Are you having a good summer? I hope you're having a good summer. I want everybody to have a good summer. You know, it's funny, when we're kids, we can't wait for summer because school's out and everything's fun and all we're gonna do is play and sleep in and all that kind of stuff. And as adults, really nothing changes, except sometimes people have kids to take care of in the summer, which makes things even more difficult. But it's summer anyway, at least we can appreciate the nice weather. I wanna get a little close and see how this is looking, so hang on a sec. Okay, I'm pretty sure that blue has got to be dry by now, so let me go into that with a nice brush and see what I can do. Just to soften it down a teeny bit, blend it a little bit more. So I think the only way I'm going to make this blue, even though it was really fun to play with it, I'm going to make this blue wearable is if I do a little bit darker in the crease. So let me get the crease color here, and I am going to use the other one this time. The first one I used was the Moscow Mule, which is this color. I'm going to use the Ginger Binge this time, which is a little bit darker. So that'll work better, I think, as a color in my crease. And maybe tone down the blue a little bit. Although, you know, summer's the time to play. So if you really want to do some different stuff with your makeup and play with some different colors, things you've never done before, this is the time of year to go for it. You know, everybody's just doing whatever they want to do and relaxing and having fun. So you may as well make your makeup part of that, right? The next thing I need to do is retouch my eyeliner on top because I think I covered a little too much of that up like I always do. So let's find that. Where are you, Mark? Here we go. Marc Jacobs Rococo. Best liner ever. Okay, so let's fix that real quick. For me, it's got a little shimmer to it. I don't know if anybody else is noticing that or not, but the liner itself has some shimmer. Going over top of shimmer, it's just gonna be like a shimmer festival, but I still like it. And I always want that top line, my upper line, to be very dark. Not black, but very dark. Okay, so look okay. More of a defined line. Let's see, I think we need to do something here. Very good. Okay, now, what I want to do next is soften the lower line a little bit, and because I use that ginger color as my crease color, I'm going to take a little bit on my pencil brush and just do a little under my lower lash line. Pencil brush. Okay. Ginger. I don't want too much. I just want to add a little of that color down there. It definitely softened the line. Sometimes I think I wear a little too much eyeliner on the bottom. And then I just get over it because I love eyeliner. So this is something really different for me to have very little liner on the bottom. I'm not sure I love that, but anyway, let's do one little touch up here with the liner. I think I covered too much up in the middle. There, okay. So now I feel like me again. But light, right? Like I put that crazy eyeshadow on and you can't really tell right now. It's not like it's crazy, you know, Lucille Ball blue. So let me do this. I'm going to go off camera for a second and put my mascara on because you can never tell what a look is gonna look like until you get your mascara on, right? So I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back with my mascara on. What a big difference it makes, right? I think it doesn't matter what you put on your eyes. When you add the mascara, it all just seems to work, right? The blush is beautiful, the shadow is beautiful, everything looks really good. I'm gonna add a little bit of highlighter and I'm going to use the one called Fire Crystal from here, this side, which is gorgeous. Let me grab my highlighter brush. Oops, noisy. And just dab a little here. Oh, pretty. Dab it here. Sparkly, not sparkly, but the shimmery highlighter part down here that you're seeing is actually the blush that I used, the highlighter that I used as a blush. That's what that is. So it's actually kind of making it pretty, right? Take a little and go down my nose like I do, tiny bit on the end. Upper lip. Now, what shall we use for lipstick? I think it's got to be something shimmery peach. I have 7,000 lipsticks, so I'm gonna go hunt for one. I found a lipstick, I'm very excited about it, and you're gonna think I'm completely insane. I'm probably poisoning myself using it. It's that old, and this is a Chanel lipstick that was discontinued a billion years ago. I'm not even gonna pretend that I know how long ago. It's called Pink Accent, and boy, if they ever brought this back, I would buy 10 of them immediately. But let me show you the color, because it's just beautiful. It's a perfect pinky peach color. Hang on, let's do a little more. I probably could use a liner with it, but I'm not a lip liner kind of person. I've tried, I have so many, but I do want to put a little gloss on top of this, so I'm going to use Jeffree Star's, what do we call this, lip ammunition or something? I can't remember, it's got some crazy name. That's Jeffree though. It's real pretty. Good. So let's do that. Give it a little more shimmer because I don't have enough shimmer on right now. Here we go. And that's very pretty. See, that is the kind of look I like. I could probably wear that every single day of my life and be completely happy with it, right? It's just shimmery and light and fluffy and girly and summery, and I feel really comfortable in this look. This is something I like. Let's check out the blue. Look at the blue on my lid. Let me see it. I want you to see. There's a little bit of blue, but it's not over the top crazy, scaring people off kind of blue. It's just very subtle. The highlighter is really pretty on my cheeks and on my nose. The bronzer is kind of hiding what's down here a little bit, so I'm happy about that. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. I loved using all these treasures. So I hope you do this too. Go through your makeup and get some old stuff that you haven't used in a while that you used to love and start playing with it, because it really is fun to do. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.